Hey, this is Aside with ARD Solutions. In this quick example audit, I want to show you how a local service business can be doing great work, but still be losing calls before customers ever reaches out. And I'm using a local HVAC business here, but it goes for any local service business. But this one is an example, and this is not to call out anyone or say this is a bad company. A lot of great businesses have gaps online that they do not even realize are costing them opportunities. So the goal of this audit is simple. I want to show you four areas I look at when reviewing local service businesses. And the four areas I look at are Google visibility, AI and search clarity, website conversion, and follow-up leads. Because most service businesses do not just need more leads. A lot of them need to stop losing the opportunities they already have. The first place I always look at is Google. This is usually where the customer journey starts. When someone needs their furnace repaired because it blew out, or AC repaired because their house is hot and they cannot sleep, plumbing because toilet's backed up, or it was just a big storm and the roof needs work, or any type of local service, they usually search and compare a few businesses quickly. They are looking up who shows up first, who has strong reviews, who has good photos, and who feels safe to call. The customer do not know who actually is the best company. They only know who looks easiest to trust. So if one company has 62 reviews and another nearby has 476 reviews, the customer may not know the difference in quality, but psychologically, the company with more proof feels safer. That does not mean the company with fewer reviews does bad work or they're not a good business to work with. It may just mean their online presence may not be doing enough to prove the quality of their work before the customer calls. So when I look at a Google business profile, I'm checking a few things. How many reviews do they have? How recent are those reviews? Are customers mentioning specific services like furnace repair, AC installation, emergency service, maintenance, or indoor quality? Is there a website link? Is there a clear way to call, request service, or book? These are all trust signals, not just for the customer, but also for Google. The more complete and active your profile is, the easier it is for Google and potential customers to understand what you do, where you serve, and why you should be considered. Now, you see how this company has a lot of services. Now, let's compare this to a company nearby. Again, I'm not saying this company is better at all, but from the outside, they may be giving Google and customers more reasons to trust them over this company. They have more reviews, they have more recent photos, they may have clearer services listed, they may have more detailed information on their profile. This is where a lot of local businesses lose opportunities, not because they are bad at the actual work, but because their competitors look more trustworthy online. The next area I look at is AI and search clarity. This is becoming more important because people are not only searching the old way anymore. They are asking AI tools questions like, who is a good HVAC company near me? Who should I call for emergency service repairs? What local contractor has strong reviews? Who services this specific area? Now, I want to be clear. No one could guarantee that ChatGPT, Google AI, Gemini, or any AI tool will recommend a specific business. But when we look at it as whether your business is giving search engines and AI tools enough clear information to understand you, that means your website and online profiles need to clearly answer a few basic questions. What services do you offer? What areas do you serve? What problems do you solve? What makes your business trustworthy? Do your reviews support what you want to be known for? Do you have pages that explain your core services? Do you answer the questions customers are already asking? Because if your business is vague online, AI has less to work with. But if your business has clear service pages, strong reviews, helpful answers, consistent business information, specific location details, then it becomes easier for customers, Google, and AI tools to understand when your business is relevant. That's why I do not look at a website as something stagnant, like some type of marketing material that you just hand out and just put anywhere. No, your website is part of how the internet understands your business. Now, look at this website. When someone clicks from Google to your website, they should understand three things within a few seconds. What do you do? Where do you serve? And what should I do next? If someone has to work too hard to figure out what to do next, some of the visitors would just leave. They may not call, they may not even fill out a form. They may go back to Google and click the next company. So the first thing I look at is at the top of the homepage. Is the headline clear? Does it say what services they provide? Does it mention the location or service area? Is the phone number easy to find? Is there a strong call to action? Is there a button to request service, book an appointment, or call now? Because speed to lead is important for local service businesses. And for service businesses, this matters because most visitors are not just casually browsing. Why would they? Unless they need it. They usually have a problem. Their furnace is not working, their AC is out, they have a leak, they need a repair, they need a detail, they need some pressure washing, they need their pool cleaned. They want someone that they can trust. So the website needs to make the next step obvious. Next, I look for is trust. Are there reviews on the page? Are there testimonials? Are there photos of real work? Are the service areas listed? Are there clear service pages? For example, if this isn't an HVAC company, I would expect to see pages for things like furnace repair, AC repair, installation, maintenance, emergency service, and maybe indoor air quality. If all the services are only listed in one small section, that may be a missed opportunity. Not only for the customer, but also for the search engines and AI tools trying to understand what the business should show up for. Another thing is really important is checking for the mobile experience. More people are actually going to your website and checking you out on Google and searching for you online and looking at things mobile phone from a mobile device. So if the website just looks good on desktop, but the phone number is also hard to tap, the form is annoying, or the call to action is buried, that can cause calls. A good service business website should make it easy to call, request a service, and trust the company from a phone. Now, the fourth area is the follow-up gap. This is the part I cannot fully see from the outside, but it is usually where a lot of money leaks out. What happens if someone calls and nobody answers? What happens if someone fills out a form at night? What happens if a customer asks a question through the website? What happens after a job is completed? Does the customer automatically get a review request? Does the business follow up with old customers? Or does the business have a system to re engage people who used them before? A lot of local businesses think they need more leads, but sometimes the bigger issue is that leads are already coming in and slipping through the cracks. Maybe the call was missed, maybe the form response was too slow, maybe the customer never got a reminder, maybe happy customers never got asked for a review, maybe past customers are sitting in a database with no follow up. This is where automation and AI can actually help a business in a practical way, not in a flashy way, in a simple way. A missed call text back can respond when the team is busy. An AI chat or receptionist can answer basic questions and help book appointments. Automated follow up can remind leads who did not book. Review requests can go out after jobs are completed, and past customers can be reactivated with timely offers or seasonal reminders. That means the business is not relying on memory, sticky notes, or hoping someone follows up later. And I've seen this before, and I've seen it now a lot. They don't have a system, and they need one. And for a local service business, that can be the difference between a missed opportunity and a booked job. So when I do a personalized audit, I'm not just looking at whether your website looks nice. I'm looking at the full path a customer takes. Can they find you? Can they trust you? Can Google and AI tools understand what you do? Can the website turn attention into action? And does your follow up system help turn leads into book jobs, reviews, and repeat customers? That is the real opportunity because a business can be great at the work, but still lose calls online if these pieces are not connected. So, if you run a local service business and you want to take a look at yours, I can record a quick personalized audit. I will look at your Google visibility, your AI and search clarity, your website, and your follow up path. Then I will show you the biggest areas where you may be losing calls, leads, reviews, or book jobs. No pressure at all. I will just show you what I noticed from the outside and what I will fix first. If you want one, comment around this video or send me a DM or go to the link in my bio to get started.